Okay, good morning. I'm going to do a curry goat tutorial today, and basically in this bowl I have about, I want to say about 3 pounds of goat meat. It's already been cut up, washed with vinegar and lime, and it's clean and ready for seasoning. So I've already taken the liberty of preparing my seasonings, which I'm going to pour some oil. This is about 1/4 cup of olive oil, and I'm just going to pour it all over the goat meat. And in this bowl I have 2 cloves of garlic cut up, onions, scallion, hot pepper, thyme, and I crushed some pimento seeds or allspice to put over the curry goat. So I'm gonna go ahead and add this in. And the video is going to cut off, so I'll come back with another one to finish it. Okay, here I am again with part 2. So I've added the fresh seasonings over the goat meat. And in this bowl, I've taken the liberty of already preparing my seasoning. So in here I have about 2 tablespoons of Maggi all-purpose seasoning, 1 tablespoon of onion powder, 1 tablespoon of ground black pepper, 1 tablespoon of garlic powder, 1 tablespoon of Goya adobo, and 1 tablespoon of salt. And I'm going to go ahead and add it. And also, I forgot to mention, I have 3 tablespoons of curry powder that was in the same bowl. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to massage the seasoning in to the goat meat. Normally, we would do this overnight and put it to marinate. But I came home late last night and I was not able to do that. So I'm just seasoning it up today. Doesn't mean that it won't taste good. But I mean, if it marinated overnight, the seasonings would be more booming, I guess, in the meat. But it's still going to be flavorful. So I'm going to come back and show you once it's seasoned how. Alright, here I am back again. I've taken the liberty of heating the pot and adding in, I want to say probably about a little over 1/2 cup of olive oil. If anybody's curious, this is the olive oil that I use. It's called Cola Vida olive oil, 100% pure. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put in 2 tablespoons of curry in the oil to burn. And I'm just going to stir it around to get the curry all emulsified in the oil before I add the goat meat in. Okay, and at that point you can start to see that there's sort of like a little burn coming off of the curry. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to put in our goat meat. Now be careful when you do this that you don't burn yourself. And then we're going to go ahead and just stir it for a little bit. And I'll come back and show you what to do after. Okay, here I am back again. This is how, after you stir the goat meat around in the curry oil that you prepared, you just basically kind of let it brown a little bit before you add in the water. I have water over there boiling to add in, and I'm going to add it in and just slightly cover the meat and let the meat cook on a medium heat, slow cook, basically until it's tender. So when it is tender, I will actually come back and show you the seasonings that I will add in to finish the curry goat. So like I said, you're going to add in boiling water slightly above the level of the goat meat. And once the water starts to dry out or go down in the pot, you come and you test for tenderness. If it's still not cooked, you add back in more water slightly above the goat again and let that boil down. Maybe about 2 or 3 times you'll do that before the meat will become totally tender. Okay, so I just wanted to come back and show you. See, the curry goat is now boiling and it's boiling down. The water that I add in there is almost, it emulsified pretty much out, and it looks like a thick gravy. And this kind of helps in the browning process of the curry goat and also to help it cook and tender. So you see, it's almost like a gravy, but it's not ready yet. The meat is actually not cooked yet. It's not tender enough. So I'm just going to go ahead and add in, like I said, some more boiling water slightly above the curry goat. And we'll go through it again and let it boil down again. And then I'll probably do it one more time. And that should be enough to tenderize the meat to where I need it to add in the seasonings to finish the cooking process. So I'll be back. Stay tuned. I just wanted to come and show you when it starts to cook down how it looks. Okay, so here I am back with the final curry goat video. The goat meat has been cooking for probably about an hour and 30 minutes. Goat meat, just like oxtail, it takes a long time to cook to get extremely tender. and because I slow cook it instead of using a pressure cooker. And how do you know your meat is fully cooked and tender? Because you can pick it up with the fork and you can actually break it apart in the pot, and you'll see the meat kind of just like comes apart. I don't know, it's kind of hard for me to do this one-handed, but anyway, the goat meat is cooked. So I'm going to go ahead and add in my seasonings, my fresh seasonings that I've cut up, which is onion, tomato, sweet pepper, and carrot. And I'm going to add that back in. And I'm going to go ahead and just stir it, and I'm going to add in my ketchup. Just a little bit of ketchup, and I'm going to turn up the fire and kind of just let it cook down to a gravy. Okay, so my curry goat is finished. This is how rich the goat should look, and it has the carrot, the sweet pepper, and everything has cooked down, and it has made a really lovely, thick, pretty gravy. Very nice gravy. And if you want your gravy to thicken more, you can turn it up and let it cook down more. But I like my gravy to be right here so that I have plenty gravy to serve for the Sunday Monday dinner that we normally eat. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed the tutorial that I did today for the curry goat, and I hope yours turned out well. Once again, thank you for watching. Have a good Sunday.